Well, if you live or have lived in rural Nebraska, then you probably have heard of what is known as hedge apples.
This is the fruit from the Osage orange tree. In this story, we travel to a wildlife management area near Tecumseh to take a closer look at this unique fruit and the tree it grows on.
Hello, Nebraska. We are in Johnson County at the Osage Wildlife Management Area. Joining me now is Kyle Smith, and you're kind of the area manager of the Osage Wildlife Management Area, right? What we're talking about today is kind of a unique, which is getting me all sticky. I didn't realize that. This is what they call hedge apples, right? So I'm not very familiar with them. I've seen them before. Tell me about what these hedge apples are.
So a little bit of background before we get into the hedge apple. It comes from the Osage orange tree, which is the common name, and we have a lot in the background here. It's a deciduous tree, smaller in the mulberry family. It grows about 25 to 50 foot at maturity. It's not native to Nebraska. It's native to eastern Texas, upper Louisiana, Arkansas, and southeastern Oklahoma. It got its name from French explorers exploring the area. They found a Native American tribe called the Osage Native Americans, and they were using this tree to make bows out of.
It is a fruit, right? So, and it looks like there's like a milky substance coming out of it right now. I've been holding this now for a while, and it's just my hand keeps on getting stickier, stickier. So, I mean, what are they used for?
So they originated down there in Texas, Oklahoma area, and during the 30s, the Dust Bowl era, we had some federal programs where they transplanted a lot of these trees and planted them for soil erosion. And since then, they've kind of been planted all over the United States up to Canada. And the female trees are the trees that produce the hedge apple, what you're holding right there. This is a way for them to reproduce. The hedge apple actually produces a seed for the tree, and then a tree will grow from that.
Is this edible? Does anybody eat this kind of stuff? Do animals eat these apples?
It's not edible for human consumption. There's some squirrels and some other rodents will chew on it, but a lot of people use it for decoration. And there is an oil in the hedge apple that can act as an insect repellent, but I don't know if it's a wives' tale or not. Some people will put it in their homes to keep the spiders out and stuff.
So again, the Osage Wildlife Management Area has a lot of these trees still left, but they're really not used anymore for the landscape. In fact, a lot of them have been pulled out, or cut down over the last few decades.
Yeah, we've lost quite a few hedgerows that were planted back in the 30s, you know, as agricultural practices have become bigger, and we've lost some habitat. But yeah, we still have a lot of them down here in Johnson County, Pawnee County.
I've heard that the wood is so hard that farmers actually use it as fence posts.
Before we even had barbed wire fence, they were planted as kind of a natural hedge fence, a natural living fence row to keep cattle in, sheep in, goats in. And even to this day, with barbed wire now, we still use the post, or a lot of people still use the posts as actual posts. And we'll put corner posts of hedge, and then, you know, every fourth or fifth post in the ground is actually a hedge post, and those have been said to last up to 100 years.
Kyle, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'd shake your hand, but it's all sticky right now. Once again, we are in the Osage Wildlife Management Area talking about hedge apples here, all part of Pure Nebraska.